my least favorite trailer for the week, which was Resident Evil.
Trash. Get that shit
man.
the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna just speak on this real quick. Like, all you need to do, right, is just make Resident Evil 2. That's all you need to fucking do.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Like, fucking, you
that.
get... Like, they just need to do it.
They
They just
tried
need to
that
do
with
it
the
better,
movie.
you know what I mean?
What were you saying
They
there,
tried
Marcus?
that.
Bro.
Yeah. You can't.
So,
You can't do it. You need to do it in, like, it doesn't make sense if you don't do it in order. They did the exact same thing with the new Resident Evil movie that they did with the fucking first one. You need to go in order. Otherwise, everything else does not make sense. They're not getting it.
that's true. What do you call it? But the only thing that can be made, like, out of order is Resident Evil 0, but that's because it's fucking... It doesn't make sense if you don't make 1. But if you do 1, like, you need to get a proper casting as well, and it can't be dog shit. Like, it needs to be proper. Like, if you got, like, you know, someone good to, like, helm this, and then got, like, solid actors, like, if you got fucking... Like, if this was old back in the day, I would have gotten John Goodman for Billy. Like, it would have been perfect. And then if you got Alex Skarsgård as Wesker, kind of works.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
With
Like
with the chronological though, they did that with Welcome to Raccoon City, where they tried to do 1 and 2 simultaneously happening, so that Claire and Chris could link up.
Yeah.
See, this is shit,
Trash.
though.
We don't want
Like-
to see that, man.
Nah.
When you think about it, Claire was never in the first one, though, so it makes zero fucking sense. She was in 2. And her whole story was just, I'm looking for my brother.
That's right. And that's why you needed it to be a separate chapter as opposed to, like, simultaneously happening. You could still do the I'm looking for my brother, but it's a little bit different when it's, like, 6 to 12 months down the track. You know what I mean? There's been some distance there.
It's not. Who is it in the first one?
It's Jill Valentine,
Jill.
and Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
man.
fucking ass. That's what it was.
Which then opens it up
just-
for the third one.
Like,
Yeah, Jill.
yeah, you can't. I mean, it's like it's so the way that they put those games together is so intuitive, right? So things that Jill that Jill does is already done in Chris's world already, so that those stories play out simultaneously, right? It just feels like it's okay now. It's Jill's part and then Chris's part from the POV of the game, but those things are happening simultaneously.
Yeah,
It'd be so easy to make that into a movie.
100%.
It makes no sense what they're doing.
I think the biggest pitfall for this series is that they can't ground it. Instead, they have these actors show up, and it's like they're cosplaying, and it just feels like, okay, there's this image, which is like, it's fine. That's kind of what we think in the back of our minds when we're like, oh, if you're going to adapt this, I want to adapt it properly, right? You almost want the cosplay image. But then they retread or they change things up, and it doesn't fit in. It's like tonally, it's indifferent from the character displayed and the story that they're trying to tell and what the character would do. Like, they change how the character actually is.
Yeah.
Or is it that the characters in the game were so bland that, like, actually giving them, like, a fucking personality actually hurts the character? You know what I mean?
But the characters in the game are us. They're supposed to represent us.
Yeah.
So they're seeing everything for the first time, just like we are. The characters that they put in these movies, it's almost like they've seen it before.
Yeah.
And that's what's different. It's the reaction. They're not reactionary.
Yeah. They got an attitude that they fucking shouldn't. Like, you shouldn't be cool with zombies. You shouldn't be cool with zombie dogs, lickers. Like, shit yourself.
Yeah. Run away and figure out how we're going to take it down.
Yeah.
Like,
honestly, sorry.
Go on.
You guys go.
Like, this defines survival horror, you know what I mean? Literally survival horror. You need to get the fuck away from the whole, like, it's an action movie type thing.
Yeah.
Like, the whole idea of Resident Evil back in the day as well was that you picked and chose your fights because ammunition was always fucking sparse.
Yeah. the people that they should be looking at to shepherd this, that have done it right, should be Danny Boyle or that Juan Carlos Fresnadillo from 28 Weeks Later,
Yeah.
because they got it done.
Yeah. The man who would have got it done is dead.
Yeah,
Who made the trailer for the whole game is dead.
Yeah.
My man Romero is gone. He's not coming back.
Yeah.
yeah,
Zack Snyder would do this really good as well,
yeah. But he already made that movie.
but he already
Twice.
made that movie. He's not going to do it again. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know, man. Like, it can't just be like a big budget bullshit movie either.
Mm.
Like, I understand there are big monsters in this movie, but the whole idea of this is just surviving the fucking nightmare. You get through the night, you can get through the rest of it. Because
Yeah,
shit
right.
goes down. You blow this fucking city up.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what's weird is that AVPR is Resident Evil 2.
Yes.
When you think about it, it's
True.
got the same ending,
Yeah.
everything. I
Yep.
mean, that big Pred alien is literally Big Willie Burton.
Yeah.
Like that's how your movie should have been structured. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like, it works out perfectly because, like, you can do 1, 2, you can do 3, and then you can do Code Veronica because it's almost like continuation of Claire's story where she's trying to, like, and Chris is trying to find her.
Yeah.
Yep. You could even.
While
I
she's
think.
being hunted by Umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
They should be. Like, I would even get Christoph Gans to do this.
Yes.
What
Ah.
he did on Silent Hill, if he brought that to Resident Evil, it'd be unbelievable.
That's the
So-
perfect example as well.
Yeah. Silent Hill is the best video game adaptation ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so faithful. Fucking hell.
Anyway.
Man, that's my fucking Resident Evil rant for
Resident Evil gamer.
And then